Si vous avez plus de 60 ans et que vous avez du mal à ouvrir un pot, monter un escalier ou vous relever d'une chaise sans aide, écoutez-moi attentivement. What I am about to tell you can restore your strength and help you avoid ending up in a retirement home. Imagine a vegetable, yes, an ordinary vegetable, that contains as many essential amino acids as some foods we believe are rich in protein. Imagine that, when well prepared, it triggers an anabolic response in you. More strength, better balance, fewer falls. It's possible, truly possible. In this video, I will show you 10 muscle-building vegetables, easy, inexpensive, and powerful. At the end, I will give you a secret, the 10th vegetable, that according to recent observations and studies, has surprised researchers. Stay until the end. Your mobility à 80, 90 ans peut dépendre de ce que vous faites après avoir regardé cette vidéo. Who am I? I am Dr. Hillman, a practicing doctor for 25 years, specializing in age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia, and nutritional therapy for seniors. I have helped thousands of patients regain strength and independence, and I have seen transformations that I would describe as miraculous. But the truth is, it's not miraculous. It's science plus applied nutrition. Before we start, comment on your age and where you are watching from. I read every comment. Subscribe if you want the continuation. I also have a 30 jours meal plan ready to help you. Lien dans la description. Premier commentaire. Now let's go. I'll start with the first vegetables, those that give the fastest results if you incorporate them correctly into your diet. First act, why vegetables can rebuild muscle. Before diving into the list, an essential truth, vegetables are not just fibers. Many provide acides aminés essentiels, nitrates naturels, qui améliorent le flux sanguin vers les muscles, composés bioactifs, sulforaphane, glucosinolates, isoflavones, that reduce inflammation and activate anabolic pathways. Large studies show an association between high vegetable consumption, especially leafy and cruciferous vegetables, and better muscle strength in the elderly. Plant nitrates, for example, are linked to better strength outcomes and faster walking in elderly people followed over several years. Furthermore, recent randomized research shows that a regular intake of high-quality plant proteins, such as soy, can improve muscle mass and performance in residents of elderly care facilities. Yes, plant foods can support, and sometimes rival, animal proteins when chosen and prepared well. Vegetable cooked spinach, the nitrate and bioavailable iron center. Quick hook. Well-cooked spinach can improve blood flow, oxygen supply to muscles, and provide a surprisingly useful amino acid profile. What spinach does? Rich in nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide, better blood flow to muscles, increased endurance, and improved recovery. Older cohorts show an association between nitrate intake and lower limb strength. Rich in iron, folates, magnesium, light cooking releases these nutrients, making iron more absorbable and helping to combat anemia, a silent factor of weakness in seniors. Contains lutein, zeaxanthine, protection oculaire et réduction du stress oxydatif. Optimal preparation, practical, light steam pendant 2 à 3 minutes. Overcooked, sur vitamin loss. Undercooked, shares poorly digestible fibers. Pair them with a source of vitamin C, Greek yogurt plus lemon or a citrus fruit, to maximize iron absorption. Vegetable 2, kale, cuisson, calcium, nitrates et glucosinolates. Hook, ce légume léger cache une incroyable densité nutritionnelle. Why it helps muscles? Interesting protein intake per serving when consuming 150 to 200 grams cooked, and high calcium bioavailability, useful for bone points de fixation de la force et du muscle. Glucosinolates and anti-inflammatory compounds promote muscle recovery after effort. Nitrates plus magnesium, direct support for muscle contraction and reduction of cramps. Practical advice, massage les feuilles pour les rendre plus souples. Faire revenir pendant 3 à 4 minutes sur feu très vif avec une noisette d'huile d'olive ou les faire cuire à la vapeur pendant 3 minutes. Pair them with complete protons, fromage cottage, lentilles plus quinoa, pour un profil d'acide aminé optimal. Note: scientific attention on crucifers and metabolic health supports the idea that these vegetables help preserve muscle mass when incorporated regularly into the diet. Vegetable 3, mustard leaves, cooked, myosinase enzyme and anabolic support. Emotional hook: the story of Mrs. Dubois, 72 ans, fell, diagnosed with advanced sarcopenia, then regained her strength after reintroducing cooked mustard leaves into her meals daily. It's a story I've seen several times in my practice. Spectacular clinical events when reintroducing vegetables rich in unique compounds. What these leaves contain: une densité vitaminique impressionnante, vitamine K, folate et un calcium bioaccessible, essentiel pour la construction des os et la fonction musculaire. Phytochemical compounds associés à une réduction de la dégradation des fibres musculaires chez les personnes âgées, données précliniques et observations récentes. Myosinase, a term used here to translate active enzymes, proteins. Certain plant compounds can modulate muscle repair. Research on specific plant molecules and their effect on protein synthesis in seniors is progressing rapidly. Préparation: cuire doucement, à la vapeur ou à la poêle légère. Consommer régulièrement à l'heure du petit déjeuner ou du déjeuner en combinaison avec une source de protéines, yaourt, fromage blanc, poisson. A quick scientific note, but crucial. Age-related muscle loss is largely explained by two phenomena. 1. Anabolic resistance. Aged muscles respond less to proteins, so it is necessary to optimize the quality and timing of protein intake. 2. Chronic inflammation plus reduced blood flow. Reducing inflammation and improving perfusion, plant nitrates, aid recovery and protein synthesis. The vegetables I show you target these two issues simultaneously. This is for the first part: the hook, the plan, the scientific reason, and the first 3 vegetables: spinach, kale, mustard leaves, with preparation instructions and cited evidence. Next, I will reveal vegetables 4 à 7, real stories, precise cooking protocols, minutes and temperatures, and practical meal combinations to maximize muscle synthesis à tout âge. Now, if you are ready, write legume so I can give you the next part. In the following, we continue where we left off. I will give you 4 more powerful vegetables, their effects, how to prepare them precisely, stories that show their real impact, and practical tips to incorporer leur début cette semaine. Do you remember the story of my father and his small progress? Now, listen to this. What I am about to tell you can turn hesitant walking into confident steps. These are not empty promises. They are simple protocols you can apply tomorrow morning. Vegetable 4, cooked green peas, the bomb of plant proteins and nitrates. Let's get to the core. Green peas are a food that many consider as a side dish. Mistake. When well cooked, they become a dense source of amino acids, nitrates, and electrolytes. What they do for your muscles: provide an astonishing amount of protein per serving. Consider 150 to 200 grams cooked. Rich in natural nitrates. Improves blood flow and oxygen supply to muscles. Important if your return to activity is slow. Concentré de magnésium et de potassium après cuisson. Prévient les crampes et maintient l'équilibre électrolytique pour une contraction musculaire plus fiable. Clinical history: mon père. 3 semaines de poids cuit tous les jours, plus d'énergie. Smoother walking. Sa tests fonctionnels ont montré une amélioration mesurable de la vitesse de marche et de la force de préhension, des marqueurs simples mais puissants de la mobilité. Here's how you can prepare them. Optimal preparation. Use fresh or frozen peas. Frozen equals very convenient. Steaming 12 à 15 minutes pour congeler, 8 à 10 minutes pour frais, ou sauté rapide, 5 à 7 minutes avec une goutte d'huile d'olive. Pair them with a leucine-rich protein, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, fish. Leucine boosts protein synthesis in aging muscle. Practical advice: make a light pea puree with a little Greek yogurt, lemon, and mint. Spread on a slice of whole wheat bread. Protein-rich breakfast, ready in 5 minutes. Vegetable 5. Brocoli, précisément préparé. La clé de la sulforaphane et de la synthèse des protéines. Brocoli n'est pas nouveau. What is new is how we prepare it. Sulforaphane, an active compound, is fragile. Overcooking destroys it. Undercooking traps it. What it provides: actifs composés, sulforaphanes, glucosinolates, qui réduisent l'inflammation et stimulent les voies cellulaires, favorisant la réparation musculaire. High vitamin C helps in collagen formation and iron absorption. Profil de protéines intéressant par portion cuite. Story: Oncle Franck, 74 ans. Advanced diabetes, rapidly declining strength. Vol d'un cambri dans le jardin d'un voisin. 2 mois plus tard, meilleure régulation glycémique, reprise de 7 kg de masse maigre et mobilité rétablie. The Secret: steam de brocoli pendant 4 minutes, puis plongé dans de l'eau glacée, réverse blanchiment. Simple technique, huge impact. Optimale préparation: coupez le brocoli en florets de taille similaire. Gentle steam pendant 4 minutes. Immédiatement plongé dans un bain d'eau glacée pendant 1 à 2 minutes pour arrêter la cuisson. Drain and consume. You can then lightly sauter pendant 1 à 2 minutes pour réchauffer sans détruire le sulforaphane. Combine with a source of protein, fish, chicken, egg, and a slow carbohydrate, quinoa, sweet potato. Practical note: this prepared broccoli retains its color, crunch, and most of its active compounds. Do not boil it for 20 minutes. Vous perdez le bénéfice. Vegetable 6, cooked asparagus, the antioxidant and muscular protective shield. Some people find asparagus amusing, yet they are a true anti-aging powerhouse for muscles. What they provide: glutathione and precursors, essential antioxidants to reduce oxidative stress after exertion. Folates and B vitamins that aid in protein metabolism. Ils sont faciles à digérer et simples à incorporer dans les repas des personnes âgées ayant un appétit réduit. Optimale préparation: break off the woody ends. Faites rôtir au four à 200 degrés Celsius, environ 400 degrés Fahrenheit, pendant 12 à 15 minutes après avoir versé un peu d'huile d'olive. You want them to stay tender with a slight firmness. Alternative: vapeur pendant 6 à 8 minutes si vous préférez une texture plus fondante. Winning combination: petit déjeuner, asperges rôties, plus œufs brouillés, plus feta, calcium, plus protéines. Déjeuner: salade de quinoa, asperges et saumon tiède. Dîner: viandes maigres rôties à la poêle avec asperges et patates douces. Vegetables 7, roasted Brussels sprouts, high in protein, K2, and anti-inflammatory defense. Don't fear them. When well prepared, they become sweet and delicious, and incroyablement bénéfiques pour votre force. Their impact: haute proportion de protéines par tasse cuite. Contain compounds that promote the direction of calcium toward the bone, K2, rather than the arteries. Useful if you are concerned about your cardiovascular health along with your strength. Folates for proper utilization of amino acids. Institutional story: a retirement home in Florida has incorporated roasted Brussels sprouts daily. The apparent result: remarks on better mobility, fewer falls, an observation shared by the caregiving staff. Nothing magical, just a regular dietary change. Optimal preparation: coupez les pousses en deux. Mélangez avec une cuillère à soupe d'huile d'olive et une pincée de sel. Rostise à 200 degrés Celsius pendant 18 à 22 minutes jusqu'à ce que les bords soient croustillants et bien caramélisés. Caramélisation réduit l'amertume et met en valeur les sucres naturels. Ajoutez une goutte de vinaigre balsamique après cuisson pour renforcer la douceur. Practical tip: rostissez en grande quantité et conservez-le dans un récipient hermétique pendant 3 à 4 jours. You can put a portion on a chicken salad, mix into a bowl of cereal, or serve as a side dish at dinner. A little break. Safety point: important. I repeat what I always say. These tips are for information purposes and do not replace your doctor's advice. Pourquoi? Because some vegetables rich in vitamin K, spinach, kale, mustard greens, Brussels sprouts, can interact with anticoagulants, like warfarin. Si vous prenez des médicaments, discutez-en d'abord avec votre médecin ou votre pharmacien. It's simple and prudent. Another clarification: if you have specific digestive problems, SIBO, severe reflux, start with small portions, gradually increase. Fiber-rich vegetables may require an adaptation period. Practical action plan: what you do this week, manageable. Lundi, Ajoutez 2 cuillères à soupe de pois cuits à votre petit déjeuner. Mâchez sur du pain à grains entiers. 2. Mercredi, brocoli vapeur, 4 minutes, plus choc glacé à midi. 3e vendredi, chicon rôti avec un dîner riche en protéines. 4e, chaque jour, une portion de asperges rôties le jour où vous faites une promenade de 20 à 30 minutes. Le timing aide à la synthèse des protéines. Golden rule. Each time you eat these vegetables, combine them with a source of protein, 20 to 30 grams per meal if possible, and aim for light physical activity within 2 heures après. Marche, escalade, exercices de résistance légère. Muscles respond to the food plus movement combo. Next, I will send you vegetables 8 to 10, and I will reveal the 10th secret vegetable, the one that amazed researchers during initial experiments. I will also explain how to build a typical day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, focused on muscle recovery, a mini 7 jours protocol to start seeing a difference in your energy and stability. And I will end with a concrete call to action so you don't remain a spectator. We arrive at the most captivating part, the last 3 vegetables, those I call the silent builders. They do not have the prestige of broccoli nor the health reputation of spinach, and yet they contain compounds capable of reactivating muscle growth even after 70 ans. I always speak to you with complete transparency. Here, nothing magical, just applied biochemistry. Vegetable wheat, lima beans, le protéine de longévité. Je me souviens d'un patient, Thérèse, 97 ans. She was losing weight visibly. No more appetite, no more strength. Her family was preparing for the worst. Her nurse, originally from the southern United States, prepared her a traditional soup made from lima beans. 6 weeks later, Thérèse a regagné 7 kilos de masse maigre. No swelling, no retention, just muscle. Her doctor couldn't believe it. But here is the scientific reason behind this miracle. Lima beans are one of the few plant sources rich in lysine, an essential amino acid often absent from traditional plant proteins. Lysine directement active la synthèse des protéines musculaires, un peu comme une clé qui démarre le moteur de votre métabolisme musculaire. Each serving, 1 cup, about 200 grams cooked, provides nearly 9 grams of complete proteins. But that's not all. Their resistant starch nourishes beneficial gut bacteria. These bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids, which improve protein absorption. Le magnésium et le potassium qu'ils contiennent préviennent les crampes et soutiennent la contraction musculaire. Fibres de leurs fibres stabilisent les taux de sucre dans le sang, évitant les pics d'insuline qui accélèrent la perte musculaire chez les personnes âgées. Optimale préparation, immerge les haricots secs toute la nuit, puis les faire mijoter de 60 à 90 minutes jusqu'à ce qu'elles soient tendres et crémeuses. Vous pouvez également utiliser des versions surgelées. Cuisson à la vapeur de 12 à 15 minutes. Season with a touch of olive oil, a bit of garlic and sea salt. Simple ideas. Mâche-les sur une tranche de pain complet, comme une tartine. Ajoutez-les à votre soupe aux légumes. Or blend them with a little lemon for a creamy sauce rich in protein. They are humble foods, but powerful. And when your muscles shut down, it's often this type of slow, complete fuel that reactivates them. Vegetable 9, edamame, soja, l'accélérateur anabolique. La soja a longtemps été mal comprise. But today, studies are clear. Soy proteins are complete, rich in leucine, and comparable to animal proteins in stimulating muscle synthesis, especially in seniors. A meta-analysis published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirmed that soy proteins significantly increase lean mass when consumed regularly. And you know what? Edamame beans are soy in its purest form. A single cup, about 150 to 200 grams cooked, provides 11 grams of complete proteins. But that's not all. When you eat edamame, vos muscles reçoivent un influx rapide de leucine et d'isoflavone, votre facteur IGF-1, une hormone naturelle de croissance musculaire, increase. And your cortisol, the hormone that breaks down muscles, decreases. Résultat, better recovery, more strength, and less muscle loss, even if you are sedentary. Optimal preparation. Faire bouillir de l'eau légèrement salée. Ajoutez les pois surgelés et faites cuire exactement 5 minutes. Drain, sprinkle with coarse salt, and enjoy directly. Or, for a goose-free version, steam them for 3 à 4 minutes. Pair them pour le petit déjeuner, avec des œufs brouillés ou un œuf brouillé. Pour le déjeuner, dans une salade de quinoa ou de riz complet. Pour dîner, sautez à la poêle avec de l'ail et de la gingembre. Key timing, consume them within 2 hours after physical activity, even light activity. This is when your muscles ouvrent leurs portes à des acides aminés. Vegetable dix, sweet corn, the smart fuel. It's the most unexpected, and yet one of the most important. A study from the University of Vermont observed that residents of a small local town often lived beyond 100 years while remaining autonomous. Their secret? They ate fresh, sweet corn every summer and froze it for winter. Why corn is special? It provides 7 to 8 grams of protein per serving. It is rich in B vitamins, essential for converting proteins into real muscle. Il contient un antioxydant unique, la zéaxanthine, qui protège non seulement les yeux mais aussi les fibres musculaires contre le stress oxydatif. Contrary to popular belief, corn carbohydrates do not cause weight gain. They are complex, slow release, which prevents muscle tissue degradation to produce energy. Préparation. Ne jamais le faire cuire trop longtemps. Eau 4 à 5 minutes dans l'eau bouillante, eau 6 à 7 minutes à la vapeur, eau ou 8 à 10 minutes sur le grill. Congelé, 3 à 4 minutes est assez. Overcooking destroy B vitamins and reduce protein digestibility. Meal ideas. Petit déjeuner, grains de maïs dans les œufs brouillés. Déjeuner, salade de maïs, poulet et avocat. Dîner, maïs grillé, plus poisson gras. It is the food that provides you with energy and recovery. Vermont centenarians understood this instinctively. Now listen to me carefully. There are 2 categories of people watching this video. The first group will say, "It's interesting." Then forget everything. Demain matin, ils reprendront leur petit déjeuner habituel, sans ces légumes-ci, et continueront à perdre un peu de force chaque jour. And then, there is the second group. Those who take action. Those who note down these 10 vegetables, who will buy 3 of them this week, and who start immediately rebuilding their muscles. It is them we will still see walking independently at 80 d'Axon. So tell me, which group do you belong to? Just comment below and tell me which vegetable you will try first. I will read it personally. And if you want to go further, I have created a complete 30 jours repas, plan pour muscle récupération, avec menu précis, liste de courses et optimisé combination for protein synthesis. You can access it directly via le lien dans la description ou dans le premier commentaire. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. Demain, je vous révélerai ce que vous pouvez ajouter à votre café du matin pour reconstruire votre muscle encore plus vite. A recent scientific discovery that costs less than 50 centimes par jour. You don't want to miss this. See you soon. Dr. Hillman, Next Age Health.